everyone. Welcome to my yoga class for tense or stiff necks and shoulders. So today we're going to work a little bit more on shoulder mobility and relaxation. So we start by just taking your hands on your thighs and just breathing naturally. You can close your eyes for a moment, just focus inwards to your breath. Inhale deeply into your belly and exhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Feel a lengthening in the spine when you inhale. Relax your shoulders down when you exhale. And next time you inhale, you open your eyes. I take my hands on my shoulders, so I lower my shoulders with my hands. I open up my elbows, I inhale, and I exhale. Take my elbows together in front of me, round my spine. I inhale, look a bit up, take my elbows straight in a straight line back, and exhale, elbows together. Try to push that part between your shoulders back. Do it 3 more times in your own pace. Just feel the stretch in the back when your elbows meet, and the stretch around your chest when the elbows go apart. 1 more breath. And then you stay in the center, relax your head. We inhale, move to the right. So you bend over to the side, exhale, come back. And inhale to the side. The head just moves with the movement. Don't let your head just fall. And just really try to pull 1 elbow up and 1 elbow down. And then come back to center. And the other way, you stretch 1 arm up, 1 arm down. Do it a couple of more times. You can close your eyes now if you want to. One more time each side. And then relax. Roll your shoulders back and down, front and up, back and down. Just how do your shoulders feel right now? Is there a difference between right and left? Just observe it. Be aware of that there might be a difference and just let it go. And then we come on all fours. I will face you, but you can do it alongside your mat. So from here, you take the right leg out, so you place the inside of the foot in your mat, the left hand in the mat, you lift up, the right arm all the way up and exhale under your chest to the other side. You can put your shoulder down. Then you inhale again, you push yourself up, open up your chest, and when you exhale, you twist. 3 more times and try to push your sitting bone back, lengthen your spine and the place between your spine and the shoulder. Continue to breathe, deep breath. And 1 last time. And then you stay down here. You rest your shoulder in the mat. You push the inside of your right foot in the mat, you stretch the leg. And with the next inhalation you come up and then you change side. Other leg. To the side, around the level of your knee. You lift up your left arm. Exhale, twist. You can put your elbow down of your right arm. And you push yourself up again. Breathe in when you open up and exhale when you twist. Do 3 more times here. Last time you stay down here. Feel the stretch between your spine and your shoulder. And with your next inhalation, you come up, stretch one more time, and exhale, release. Come back and down to child's pose. You widen your knees, sit back on your heels. You can rest your forehead on your mat, or you can rest your forehead in your hand. Take a couple of deep breaths. That's the warm-up, guys. Push your sitting bone back, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, wiggle your head a little bit. And then with your next inhalation, come up on all fours. We stretch the right leg back all the way, and then we exhale. We put the foot down behind the right hand. We can swing a little bit, front and back, just to warm up and open up the hip. And then you stay in the center, you can up. You take your elbows to the side. You can have your hands just by the side or hands on your shoulders. You inhale, you open up your chest, and then you lean forward with your hip, you push it towards your knee. And then you exhale, you come back, round your spine, elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back, elbows together. Take long deep breaths and just be aware of what's happening in your shoulders, what's happening in your neck, in your spine. And the same, when you round your spine, you can round your neck and look a bit down. When you inhale, you can arch your neck and you look a bit up. One more time. Then we open up your arms, push your hip towards your foot, and exhale. Lower your hands around the thighs. You lean back, you flex your front foot, and you try to straighten the right leg. Then you inhale again, swing with your arms all the way up. Exhale, come back. And each time you push your sitting bones back, you can really stretch your leg, take your toes towards your face, sit a little bit deeper. 2 more times. One last time, and then we take the right leg back into a plank pose on your knees. Make sure you don't hang in banana. Just lift your hip a little bit, suck up your spine, squeeze your shoulders towards your spine. Stay here, breathe. Lengthen from the top of your head down towards your tailbone. Deep breath here. And next exhalation, bend your elbows back. You release the top of your feet in the mat. A little baby cobra. I usually take my hands a bit towards the front. I bend my elbows and I basically try to lift with my back. So it's a bit of a back bend. Do it a couple of times. Inhale when you come up and exhale when you come down. Try to move your hands a little bit in front of your head each time. One more time. And release. Hands under your shoulders. Push yourself back. Tuck your toes under. Come back into baby pose. Next inhale. Come up on all fours. Lift your left leg back and up. Exhale. Take it behind your left hand. And again, we swing a little bit to just soften the hip sockets, all the muscles around the hip. And then you'll swing your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, come back. So when you inhale, you really point your knee all the way in front of your toes. And when you exhale, you lift the front part of your foot, you flex your foot so your toes pointing up or back. Inhale again. Do it 2 more times. Try to stay relaxed in your shoulders, in your head, in your neck. One last time. And then you come all the way up. Arms to the side, hands on your shoulders or by the sides of your head. You inhale, look up, elbows to the side. Exhale, elbows together around your back. So when you inhale now, you push your hip forward, and then exhale, you come back with your hip. Do 3 more times, open up. So don't forget now, when you open up your shoulders and your elbows, squeeze the small pen in between your shoulder blades. And then you release it. You squeeze the pen, and then you release it. Come all the way down. Back again, plank pose on all fours. Look towards the front now. And then you look down. Shake your head. And then exhale, come all the way down. And again, couple of times, little cobras. Each time, keep your shoulders low. Inhale when you come up. Try to push your pubic bone, that's the bone in between your hips, into the mat when you lift up. It will help you to really arch the spine. Okay, and come down. Hands under your shoulders, push yourself up and back into child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths. And what we can do here, alternately, you take the right hand further in front of your head, then the left hand. It's like you want to reach something. It's like grabbing the stars when you would do it towards the sky. You just do it in front of you. Just really side bend the body. And the last one. Sit a bit further back, stretch your spine, your shoulders are relaxed. Then you inhale, come back. Right leg back, stretch it, and let it come under your right hand or shoulder. We lift up your arms, and then you take the right arm back, left arm towards the front, so you twist towards the front leg. Keep your shoulders down, elbows relaxed, and just open up. You can really kind of do this kind of swinging movement to the side in rotation. And every time you do that, you push your hip and your knee towards your front foot. So it's like an easy peasy exercise. You keep on breathing, just really increasing mobility in the spine. One last breath. Open up your arms like we want to reach to the corners of the room. And exhale, come down. And back. Plank on knees. Crease your shoulder blades, lengthen your neck. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up in a little baby cobra. Exhale, release down. And child's pose. Try to take the child's pose for some seconds to feel into the shoulders, to feel into the hip. Does it feel equally nice on both sides? Is there any more tension somewhere? Can't change anything right now, but you just be aware of it. You inhale, come to the front again on all fours, left leg all the way up and up. Exhale, take it behind the left hand. I usually flex my back foot. Then you inhale, come up, left side, rotate. try to take your right arm towards the left knee and left shoulder here, back towards the back foot. And then you can swing a little bit. Try to keep your shoulders low, your head can swing with it. Release the elbows. Always don't lock your elbows, don't lock your hands. Every time you swing, you push your hip a bit towards the front foot. One more breath. Then you stay here, open up your hands towards the front corner and the back corner. Feel the stretch in your arms. And then you release. Come down. Come back in the child's pose. Just push your shoulders up and down alternately, very fast. So just release all the tension. Shake your head. Inhale, come back towards all fours. Right leg all the way back and up. And it comes behind the right foot. Then we stay in center. Try to make a straight line with your shoulders and your hip. The legs are about a 90-degree angle. You take your hands together in front of you. You pull your shoulders back. Inhale, exhale to the front. So inhale, shoulders back, squeeze the pen behind your back. And exhale, someone's pulling on your fingers and pull them towards the front. And one more time. And then your shoulders stay back. So we inhale, we open up the right arm, look towards the right thumb. Exhale, come together. And now we inhale, come back with your hip, release the pose. Exhale, come towards the front, hands together. And we do it a bit faster now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more times. Keep the flow going here. Really nice, relaxed shoulder, and then you lift up your arms, and then the hands come down. Come back in plank pose on the knees. Squeeze your shoulders, suck up your navel. And then you come down into a little push-up. One little baby cobra. So here you can take one hand on your back, the other hand on top. Just lift your elbows up. Push the top of your feet into the mat. Push your pubic bone into the mat. Then you lift up your shoulders. Keep your arms relaxed. Breathe up here. So every time you inhale, you lift a bit higher. And when you exhale, you release a bit down. 2 more breaths. And then you release your hands under the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, make a little push up. Come back on baby pose. Feel the effect. Where's the energy moving in your body? You still feel the same tension in the part. You maybe felt it before. And inhale, come on all fours. Left leg back. We have the same exercise, the other side. Come into the pose. You inhale. Lift up first, lean back, then the hands together in front of you. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, someone is pulling on your fingers. Round the back of your chest. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. 2 more times. And next time your elbows push back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, left arm comes back. Exhale towards the front, hands together. A little bit faster, so you come back with your hip. Exhale, come to the front, stretch. Inhale, exhale. Bit faster, with a couple of more times. Really open up, the hand goes to the back and passes the back maybe. Look towards your hand. One last time. Stretch up. You can bend your elbows and down. Lie on the mat. You can make a pillow with your hands. You can rest one chin on it or the forehead. It's up to you. Just shake your hip from side to side. Shake it out a little bit. Move your jaw from side to side, so release the tension in your jaw. And from here we do some back bends. So you take your feet hip width apart, push the feet down, push the front of your pelvis into the mat. So you have your hands in front of you, the elbows to the side. So when we inhale and lift the back, we squeeze the elbows back. Think really about squeezing the pen in between your shoulder blades, and then you release. Again, you breathe as if you want. Inhale when you lift up, or exhale when you lift up. Doesn't matter right now. Do 2 more times. Squeeze the pen and release. Really draw a line with your elbows, a half circle back. And then you release down. Release your head, shake your hip from side to side. And then we push ourselves up, hands under your shoulders, tuck your feet in, lift up, and back into child's pose. Come up and sit. You can sit on the mat, or I usually sit on a pillow, meditation pillow, blanket, whatever you have available. You can sit with your feet under your knees, or you can sit with one foot in front of each other. Just make sure the knees are all the way below the pelvis. Just round your shoulders a couple of times. Coming towards the end of the practice. From here, we stretch out the arms, Garudasana arms, cat-cow arms. You take, I am the mirror now, you take the right arm in front above your left arm, and then you intertwine your lower arms and your palms. If you have wide shoulders now, it might be difficult. Then you take the hands just together and the elbows touching. That's an option for you. Okay? From here, you just lower your shoulders. Think about the pen, you squeeze a little bit behind your chest. You can immediately feel that lift in your upper body when you squeeze your shoulder blades here. Just relax your face, relax your jaw. Just take a couple of more breaths. You squeeze your lower arms together, your elbows together, your hands together. You really want to feel the stretch on the outside of your shoulders, outside of your arms. You might feel it here in the back. From here now, you just circle around our midline. So you inhale halfway to the back, exhale halfway to the front. You can do bigger circles, tiny circles, whatever you feel like now. Just make sure your sitting bones are still in the ground, in the mat or the pillow. Maybe you can imagine you're circling around your sitting bones as well. And then you do one more time, and then you change side. Breathe. That's what exercise make yoga, to connect the breath with the movement. Otherwise it's not yoga. It's connecting the body with the mind, because the breath is a connection from the body to the mind. One last time. Then you inhale. Let me just change my sitting so you can see me. You can keep your thumbs around in between your eyes. Then you inhale, you lift up your elbows as much as if it feels okay for you. Breathe here. And try to push your elbows further together, and that creates the opening in your shoulders. And then you release down. Relax. Shake your head. Do it one more time. Take your elbows up. Squeeze them so you can feel this pulling away from the arm from the socket here. And then you release your arms. Just take your hands on your thigh. Close your eyes and just feel the effect. You might feel some energy flow in the neck area, shoulder area. You might feel some tickling in your arms. Take a deep breath in and out. Take your arms to the side. And now we take the left arm on top of the right, so we change side, or you take both elbows and lower arms together. You lower your shoulders, you keep your elbows into your heart. That might be already enough that you can feel a strong stretch here. And then you exhale and inhale, halfway. Let the breath guide your movement. It is just more than just twisting around and stirring in the soup. Just feel, where does it feel? Where do you feel the stretch? And we do it one last time and then we change sides. Oh, the arms just not stopping at the shoulder. For me the arm goes further into the back, nearly until the lumbar spine, because that's where the muscle from the arm still attaches. It's connected, all the muscles are connected with connective tissue, fascia. One last time and then you stay in the center. The thumbs are pointing towards the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. You inhale, you lean a bit back, you look up, you lift your elbows up and you squeeze up. Maybe that feels different or it feels stiff. Just observe it. Give yourself a smile. And then you release down, shake your head, move your jaw. One more time, inhale, squeeze, and release. Release your hands down on your knees, close your eyes. Relax. If you want to move your head a little bit now from side to side, you do that. If you want to round your shoulders, you do that a couple of times. We're working with the neck now. So from here, you just relax your arms, or you can let your arms hang. You tuck your chin in. And then you inhale halfway up, the nose is doing a circle, up, and exhale halfway down. And don't let your head fall back. Yeah? Maybe I'll show it from the side again. When you inhale, halfway up, and exhale halfway down. You close your eyes. You might hear some noise from the neck, like small stones. That's okay as long as it's not painful. If you feel a bit discomfort and pain, you do smaller circles. And do it slowly. Inhale halfway up, exhale halfway down. And we're coming towards the end of the practice. Do 2 more circles here. And then you change side. So when you inhale, let the nose come all the way up towards the ceiling. You stretch the front part of your throat. And then you exhale, tuck your chin in, squeeze your thymus. So you inhale, you stretch the throat, and then you squeeze the thyroid. 2 more rounds. When you've done the last one, you stay in the center, keep your eyes closed, connect back to your breath. Breathing deeply into your belly, And then you exhale, release your shoulders, the facial muscles. Couple of more breaths. Just imagine the bright light just where your heart sits. This bright energy then spreads up towards your shoulders and your head, and the circle or the sun gets bigger and bigger in your body. It's filling your whole body with bright sunlight. So you can relax your shoulders, your face, your jaw. And it spreads even down towards your hip. Just feel the opening when you inhale and a relaxation when you exhale. And after the next exhalation, you open your eyes. Thank you for today. Have a great day.